This is Fat Bee Man, and I'm out here out at one of the out yards, and I want to show you basically a 1-minute tip. These are some frames. I'm not going to mention the student. He put the hive together because this was some stuff he pulled, and his idea was close the hive up, keep the bees off. And it had a little bit of wax moth damage, and what's happened is when you close it up, you actually make like an incubator, so you have more. I'm going to hold this up to the sun, and you can see there's the wax moth. Here, see it right here coming out? Now this frame is not infested bad, but it's got wax moth. You put the sun on there, and you see how that sun is just bringing them right out? There's some right in here. As soon as the sun hits it, they start to come out. But now I'm going to break this box down and show you the bottom part of it. You can see. Look at all the wax moth in here. See it move? Look at it moving. See all this here? You also, this here is small hive beetle. And this, there's the hive beetle right there. Now see, this here was a small wax moth problem that's turned into a hive beetle problem. And what you're actually doing is you're breeding small hive beetles. Of course, if you want to go fishing, it's good. Now, if you wanted to do this, and say you pull all your honey and you don't want the wax moth in there, the best thing to do, take your box, cross one this way, and if this is another box, cross one this way. And you have light coming in all around. You're going to have less wax moth. And the reason it was closed up, the idea behind it was the bees are going to eat the wax. Bees will not eat that wax. They might go in there and scarf around, and see there's a lot of propolis in here. You see bees, they're recycling the propolis because the sun hits it and it's getting warm. They're getting this. Any tiny little bit of honey is in here, they're going to get that. But they will not bother that wax. Now here's another part right here that most people don't know. Here's a frame. It's been drawed. This wax was drawed by the bees. See, there's no cleat bar. This is factory foundation. Now, if you put this frame right down in here between two frames of wax moth, they will not even touch this. For some reason, they only eat wherever the bees have drawed it, or if the bees have walked this a lot and started to draw it, the bees or the wax moth, they'll get in there. I guess it's the bacteria, and they'll start making eggs in there. That's a 1-minute tip from the Fat Bee Man. Appreciate you watching.